Good morning. Already in this, we have discussed research sources, primary, secondary sources. After collecting sources, a research scholar should evaluate how far it is truth. That is, we are going to see how we are going to evaluate research sources. Shall we pass on to the presentation? Yes, of course. So evaluating resources, what does it mean? We are living in the age of knowledge explosion. There is a flood of information and data availability either in printed form or internet. As a research scholar, we have to scrutinize and assess the quality of the sources before using or citing it. All research students, professional scholars, they need to assess the quality of any work. That is called as evaluating sources. How you are going to evaluate your sources on basic of authority, accuracy, content, relevance, objectivity, audience, writing style, currency. These are basic important steps you are going to evaluate sources on basic these. Okay, what is authority? What is authority? Who is the author? And can you find authority or credential of the author? Can you find the authority or credential of the publisher? If there is no author in internet source, what you are going to do? If you are thinking about these questions, that is known as authority. Sometimes for our research, we are using reviewed journals, internet sources, and then web sources. In internet sources, it's a particular challenge is there. Whether all the publisher or researchers depend on generally issued by the reputable publisher like university presses. They accept accountability for the quality and reliability of the works they distribute. These are the problem we are facing in internet sources. Then must the scholarly journals, academic book publisher are committed to a policy of consultant review. So peer review journals, if you are taking, that is also challenge. If you are taking author, so whether the author we expect to find prominently displayed the name of the author. We are selecting the thesis, know that the name, whether it is correct or not. Whether the print or electronic materials, we have to be make sure the document or the person or group responsible for the publishers or site, it should be identified. So authority to be everything clarified on basic of who is the author, whether the information is true or not. Then whether the author is not, if there is no author in internet source, what you are going to do. These are the things you have to be discussed. Next. Next, accuracy. That you have to be checked on the accuracy. The whether the information or article appear, no, it's correct or not. Does the article have a bibliography or reference list? Whether the author got his or his information, whether it is clear, whether is it obvious who is responsible for the information. So you are evaluating scholarly material. That time you have to be check what sources and information. It should be verified. The sources probable appear in a list of work cited. The titles, the list might also tell you something about the breadth of the author's knowledge of the subject. So accuracy, you have to be checked on accuracy by asking these questions. Next. Content. Content is most important one. Whether content no that addressing the topic effective or not. You are selecting a topic for your project. Whether it is effective or not. Whether are they key questions about your topic answered within the content. So many questions may be arise in that content itself has answer or answer for your question. The content seem like help your research whether the content is useful or not. It's provide information that is new or useful or helpful. These are the things you have to be checked on. Relevance. After checking all those things, the sources, that is sources, it is appropriate, relevant. You have to be judged it. title, table of content, introduction, and in-text. These are the things in our project. We check it down. Next, objectivity. Whether you are collecting source materials, no, it does fulfill your aim of thesis. You are having aim while doing research work. That objectivity should be clearly the source indicated. நீங்க செலக்ட் பண்ண சோர்ஸ் வந்து இண்டிகேட் பண்ணணும் உங்களுடைய அப்ஜெக்டிவிட்டியை சாட்டிஸ்ஃபை பண்ணிருக்கா இல்லையான்னு சொல்லிட்டு. Next, audience. That sources intended audience. The writer has written work, whether the work is addressed to a particular person or a group, to be found out whether the content is too simple or technical or advanced or well suited to our topic or not. These are the questions you have to be asked while checking about the evaluate the sources. Next, writing style. After that evaluation, in organized way, you have to be write down whether you are having a clear presentation, whether the text is easy to read or too wordy, vocabulary is rich one or formal or informal, everything you have to be checked on. Next, currency. It's very, very important. The publication date of a print source assessed how current the author's scholarship is. Although online documents and sites have the potential for continual updating, online and internet, they have to be updated continuously. They have to be day by day, they have to be update the information, current information. Many remain in their original states and depending on the subject, may be out of date. So in internet, maybe information will be an out of date. When considering any resource, be sure at least one date is assigned to it. Several data are sometimes listed for an electronic publication. For example, if a document on the web had a previous print existence, that would be date of print publication as well as date of electronic publication. So if you are deriving a material from web, you have to be find out the print of publication, whether it is updated one or not. And we check it out. That is currency. So these are the things by using evaluating our resources, accuracy otherwise known as verifiability, then currency, then authority. These are the main points evaluating our resource source. So you have to be find out the source of the date and test whether it is accurate. Second point, compare the data with other sources. Then third point, check whether the author is recognized or expert in the field. Fourth, check whether it is authoritative or unbiased. And then fifth point, check whether there are useful links to other websites or printed publication or homepage like about us. If you want to check anything, in web, you can type about us, and then in that about us, you can derive true information. Check whether it is pre-reviewed or pre-evaluated. Then scrutinize the date of publication. Evaluate the suitability. Then find out whether the links are current and reliable. On the web, you may find the author's credential by following a link to a home page or to a page labeled About Us. That lists the personnel responsible for the site. You can also search the internet and other sources to find information about an author. If you, for example, if you are evaluating a book, you might consult book review in text and book review digest. These are the two things you can follow and find out whether the truth or not. So these are the way we can evaluate the sources. Conclusion, evaluate all source. You use your research, focus on the authority, accuracy and currency of the sources. Thank you.